All right, welcome back to another one of our YouTube videos. Well, I'm going to dob myself in. This is take 2. I recorded the whole last video and didn't turn the mic on, so I should be perfect this time is what I'm saying to myself, but I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes because that's I'm only human. Right, first error. First error to correct. I have made an error. I've called it a 663. As you might see, it's got 3 windows, but it also has a double bed at the front, which means it's got 4 beds. So on my rule of thumb, 6.6 metres long should be 4 beds, not 3 beds. So I will correct that. It is called a 664, not a 663. Southern end, of course, being our semi-off-road van. You might pick up the wave look that we do in the southern end. So blue, of course, is my semi-off-road with the shimmer of the water in the decal. So that's what southern end's all about. I've got my outside lights all around the van, just like the off-roaders. I can just pick up from here as well my twin solar panels up on this side of the roof. There is a third on the opposite side as well. 15-inch tandem axle roller rocker suspension, so good reliable suspension. You can undersling it, you can put bigger wheels and all that sort of stuff, but I know the structural build integrity of the composite van is excellent. External shower, so if you come off the beach, you want to rinse your feet, have a quick shower, you can. My triple water tank fillers, so we've got tank 1, tank 2, tank 3. Just being able to fill up your van to get your balance right where your water tanks are. Use up one tank first. Of course, we've got our changeover valves inside, so we'll talk about them maybe on the inside. But yeah, just being able to say, I'm only going down south, I'm going to go with 1 tank of water, or I'm going into Ningaloo, I want all my tanks full. So just being able to do that. On the outside of the van, we have got our battery box locker, and in this model, we've got our 2x120 amp hour lithium, so 240 amps of lithium power there. So lots of power, semi-off-roader, so we've got our underbody coating down the side, our full tunnel boot. Of course, you've seen me show you before, our trailer mate jack that comes with the van, but just the detail. Having this recessed here means we're not going to bump it as we slide things in and out. Full lighting across the tunnel boot as well. Aluminium floor, composite wall, so a very nice, neat, tidy tunnel boot. As we come around, Craig, I've done my normal trick and haven't put all the gas bottles on. Yes, it comes with 9 kilogram bottles. It is late on a Friday that I'm filming this, and I know the videos are going to come out soon, so I'm making sure I'm hurrying. Trailer mate jack on the front of the van. Electronic stability control, as well as an extra Anderson plug on top of our charging plug here, which means that's the one that plugs the car. If you have the blackjack or an item that runs on 12 volt, or it could be simply catching this afternoon sun with a fold out solar panel, will feed direct to the battery in the van. So very good system. Obviously we've got our box on the front with the flat lid, capable for putting the bikes on. You've probably seen in Colin's video where we fitted the bikes on top. Your drawers, your 12 volt plugs. Again, the tunnel boot, the switch is as simple as push the button, light on, light off, light on, with your light coming down over the top. Of course, it's got your gas bayonet, your hot and cold water, so we can fit slide out kitchens, drawers, you name it. Basically, whatever you want, we can fit to the van. Nice big 6.6 metre van, so it's got a nice big awning on, particularly for families. You can add walls, you can put screen walls, you can put all sorts of options on there. I can't go past my door without telling you about my Crim Safe mesh, my Midgie mesh. No bugs are going to get through that. You've heard me talk about it, so I won't keep going on about that. As we go down the side of the van though, I do want to grab the wall sample and just show you the strength. Doesn't matter where I hit it on the van, it's just going to be solid. You can just see, I'm going to come forward so you can see the thickness of the glass. So you're hail proof. If you damage it, you can fill, fair and paint. If you really damage it, you grind glass, fill, fair and paint. It just means so solid. Aluminium frame. You've seen me walk on the roof. I'm not going to do my jumping trick today and get up there, but you can see it is just a nice solid structure. While I'm off the picnic table, just so simple, no keys. Comes down. We're not going to see in the daylight, but it has got a light switch in there as well that lights up that. Of course, if we've got our iPads and phones out here, we've got our USB chargers, we can plug a fridge in out here. We can bring the TV out here, the 240 outlets, the trailer mate jack points, the stabiliser legs. While we've got the blind up on the inside, you can really pick up now the heat reflectant, the shield. These are 100% block out. So even though that afternoon sun is belting straight on me, it'll make it a lot cooler to sit there knowing that is reflecting the heat on top of a double glazed window, on top of a fully insulated van. So the full composite. So I do know the CRVs are cooler. Couple that with our Max fan, of course, I'm going to show you again just because I love them so much. So if we come inside the van, I might even jump straight into the Max fan, Craig. I'm going to go power on. It is a little warm in here because the sun's coming in. I can go air in, air out, open. I'm going to do air in first. Let's go air in. I'm going to crank it up to 100%. And I just want to try and show you, if my hair will move enough with all the product in it, how much volume of air. You may even hear it in my mic now, the amount of air it brings in. So you can imagine bringing that cooler air from the outside, or if we've got hot air trapped here, if I hit the reverse button, the fan's now stopping, spinning, and you might see the hair lift here in a sec. You can see how much volume of air that's going to draw out of the van. So it's going to cool it down quickly. And of course, if I slow it down now to about 30%, the wind noise has stopped. I'll be able to go to sleep with that. And of course, I'm going to mention my front window again, because when I'm laying here in bed with that front window open, that little bit of breeze blowing through, sucking through. I've got big cross ventilation as well. We've got our reading lights. We've got our pockets. Obviously that goes up there. You can pop phones in there, glasses in there. You can reach through, obviously, and pop sleep app machines. Plenty of room, 240 power in there as well. I've got my extra dimming lights under here. I might show you that one a bit later. Plenty of overhead cupboards, plenty of wardrobe space. In this one as well, we've got the pressure reduction. So this is the old school style. You've heard me talk about dust reduction. That's going to grab the clean air flowing over the top of the car and just help pressurise, just keep a bit of dust and everything out of the van. Not as elaborate as the Dometic DRS with the filter, but still a very good system that works well and has done for many years. I might dive under the bed, Craig, while you're right here with me. It has got the combi boiler. So what that means, not only is it a hot water system, but it's going to blow out hot air as well. So if you are camping somewhere, you're heating your water, you're also going to heat up the air. So very good for this time of the year if you're heading anywhere into the bush or in the desert. It is cold overnight, just having that heater built in. We've got the Manager 30, the Red Arc TBMS system in this van as well. So with the solar and the charge and all of that as well. By the bed, while we're just here, of course, we've got our US plug style. Shut it over, you can still put your phone and surface charge on there. Nice mix of cupboards, little cupboards at the foot of the bed, little cupboards here as well. Just extra little bits of storage. While you're here, Craig, I'll flick the TV away. And the radio, we can go outside speakers on, inside speakers off. Inside speakers where we don't want to upset our neighbours. We don't have to worry about the tuning of the stereo. It's actually going to do it all by simply pushing the buttons. So nice, neat, or neatly around the corner. Of course, the TV is great. You want to say to the kids, I'm starting to cook, jump up on the bed, put a movie on. They can relax here, get some out of the way. And of course, if we wanted to make it a bit of a movie night, we could, of course, bring the table out, pop it down, grab the infield cushion and make that into a nice big lounge area, TV directly opposite, somewhere for the family to chill. If you haven't got enough seating, of course, still, you've got our slide out footrests, our extra little cushion, and you can sit in there, pop the feet up that way, or, of course, the table slides out of the way, pop the feet up that way. So lots of room, lots of options. You can see now on the opposite side of that window, I can feel the warmth and the heat that's reflecting. And of course that sun will be, coming straight in there right now. So 100% block out. You can just see they work well. No gaps around it. So even if we had it down and the window open with the fly screen, there's no chance of bugs coming through here. Just like the Aussie Traveller door, they are a very good setup. My dimming lights, I've touched on these a few times now, Craig, but I just think they're so good to be able to control the light in the van, off, on, back to full brightness. But yeah, you can drop them to whatever brightness you need. So whatever ambience and mood you're setting for the van can be done, but I can't sit here forever. We've got to finish showing you the rest of the van. And of course the kitchen, you've heard me mention it time and time again. It is just such a great feature on CRVs, where we have the slide out pantry with the lid on top, means we can pop stuff on top of here as well. So nice, quick, easy bench extension / pantry, good drawer storage as well, 4-burner griller and oven, 1 electric. Proper fan forced oven, so it just works so much better than a traditional push the table to the side, traditional gas burner with no fan force. We just find it burns everything. But I like to go travelling where you've pre-pepped all your meals, a lot of casseroles, pop it in the oven, go out, enjoy your scenery wherever you are, come back in, dinner's all organised. So particularly in a family van, it is a great feature to have that. I can see, looking around the corner behind the TV, more USB points, more charging points. Kids, of course, have their tablets and their chargers and all of that sort of stuff needed as well. Look at that, somebody's already trying to call and find out about the van, so we'll cancel that because we are recording on the phone at the moment. But yeah, a great kitchen, lots of overhead cupboards. I'm not going to go into it. We know about the removable shelves. I'm not even going to mention the packets because I'm getting told off by customers that I'm repeating myself a bit, but we know how that works. Compressor fridge, 180 litre, I think it is, full separate fridge, freezer, microwave, works, good to see. Storage pockets, pouches. Let's flick all the lights on as we come down here. And of course, a family van wouldn't be a family van, but this one's a triple bunk. You can have it as a double bunker or a triple. We're showing off the triple. And I just want to show you the hidden washing machine in the back of the van. So the lid will lift up, allow you to put your load, chuck some extra clothes on top of that if you want, extra storage above as well. Let me flick out of the way, Craig, so you can duck in and check out the separate shower and toilet. And as you come back out, I'm going to show off the fusion locks and how they work. You're going to see a couple here as you come out. Come out here, Craig, and we'll have a look at a couple more behind the door. Now, we use fusion locks in all the CRVs. That means all these products, our toilet roll holder, what do we got? A cup holder here, towel holder, my towel hooks behind the door. There's not one screw holding this on. This is that suction cap range. And because we got the CRV with the composite smooth walls, it allows us to put the suction cap. So if you go, oh, I don't really want that there or that there, I want another hook there, you can take them off. They're not going to leave a mark. They're just going to be perfect. So yeah, a great little feature. Obviously that is behind you can see I prepped myself well. A nice solid door, so you can shut that one off as well. The kids have a privacy with their curtain here as well. So when you're out and about and the kids are settling, you can shut that as well. So I think this time I have covered it all. Oh, the customers, I don't know if did I talk about the stats, the weights outside. It is under, it's around 2850 tear, aggregate of 3.5, ball weight around 250 kilos. And of course we have got the Follow the Sun sale at the moment, was 119,000. You can have this one-off unit for 114 with everything I've just shown you. And we might even put the link to the product, if it's still available, on our website. So first in, first best dressed, I guess. But thanks again for following us. Next week, I will be touching on the full off-road version of this one as well. And it'll be called the Gap 663. And it is a 663 because it's got 2 bunks, not 3. So look forward to seeing you then. Make sure you tune in next Friday. Cheers.